Welcome back, guys, to the It's Been Forever podcast. I'm Kiara.
I am Casey.
And I am.
What
Did
was
you hear?
Are you okay? I heard
My
a croak. Was it your throat?
It was, a burp wanting to come up. I'm
you were,
Meredith.
you were wanting the dramatic pause, and then you got the burp
I
instead.
was going to dramatic pause, and my throat said. Okay, I'm Meredith.
That was actually so funny. Meredith.
Funny.
Anyways, we're just glad that you're joining today on this fine Wednesday. I'm loving my life. I hope you guys are as well.
Yeah. I will say the time change has been a little annoying.
Yeah.
Because how do you tell your baby that its time is different? How do you tell them?
Amen.
How
You don't. Lainey
don't.
woke up at 4:30 this morning, which is would be early even without the time change. It would have been 5:30. Like, girl, what are you doing?
Right.
But yeah.
What time
And
does she
so we're
normally wake
recording
up?
this
Interesting.
on Sunday. Like today's the first day,
Yeah.
you know. And so yeah, I've been up since 4:30.
Okay, gag me. That's disgusting.
How long have you been up?
Not that long.
Well, I will say though, Sundays are Noah's morning with her, you know. So I got up and fed her, but then I got ready for work, and then Noah
he had to
took
deal
her.
with
So,
her the rest
yeah.
of the time. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
That is so interesting. I never actually really thought of that.
Yeah, no, I didn't either until you have kids.
Until you have a baby.
And it's funny, I was on Instagram today, and I saw an Instagram reel from Trey Kennedy, who I think is just
I
funny.
love
He's
Trey
such a
Kennedy.
and he was comparing being single, and there's a time change. It's like you're at the bar, and it went from 1:59 back to 1 a.m. And he goes, "Let's go! It's still 1 a.m. Let's stay out all night." Versus being a parent,
Yeah.
and then the kids are waking up, and you're like, "We just got him on a routine, and now my life's gonna suck, and it's gonna be yeah."
That's how I'm at. I'm at the bars till 1.
Yeah, you're at the
just
bars till
praying
1.
that the clock goes backwards.
with your hot pink hair.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. You guys obviously can't see me, except for the reel, which you should check out because I know it's gonna be funny. But I have hot pink hair now because this is what I figured, you guys. I'm turning 29 in 2 days. I want to end my 20s on a bang. I say I want
Yeah.
pink hair because
Yeah.
this will probably be the only other time that I'm gonna
Wait, this
really
is
want
it?
it.
This is
I think
it.
this is it
Oh,
for
really?
pink. This is it for pink because I'm not
Okay.
gonna want it. I
Wow.
mean, who knows what the Lord has in store, but I'm not gonna want pink hair on my wedding day or whatever in the future.
Right.
You
The
know what I
Lord's not going to be
mean?
calling you towards pink hair anymore.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
I hope not. I hope he's
The
calling me
spirit's
towards
saying
something
calling
else.
blonde. Yep.
Correct.
Okay.
Or red. I did like my
Cowboy.
ginger hair.
What was that? There's so many different names for
Cowboy
hairs now.
bronze or whatever.
Cowboy
What was
bronze
that one?
or
No,
I don't know.
Cowboy
There's
copper.
Cowboy
Yeah,
copper.
that's
That's
Cowboy
what it was.
copper.
Yeah.
which I do like that one.
That one's
I
kind
think
of
that's
older,
my
but there's so many
hues.
ones now. Old
Guys-
money blonde. You can
Old
go
money
so many
blonde.
different directions.
I told Noah yesterday I was so close to cutting bangs yesterday on myself.
Oh, wait, you would actually
Really?
look so
Oh
cute.
my
with
gosh,
I'm like-
Claire,
bangs.
it's been so long since
You would
I've
look
seen you with
so
bangs.
cute.
You would
I
do
want
it
the, like-
differently.
I
than
want
you
you
did
to have
and
last
like
the,
I
time.
want
here.
curtainy bangs.
Yes, curtain
kind
bangs
of,
is so
you
much
know?
different. Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
Versus listeners in freshman year of college. I came back from Christmas break with those they were like the straight across
Thick.
bangs.
Yeah.
They were thick that I had to curl and blow dry every day. Or
Yeah, it was a little too
I
thick.
mean, in your defense, we were all obsessed with them. We thought you
well,
couldn't
they
have been
were
cooler.
so cute for maybe 2 weeks, and then I was like, wow, these are super freaking annoying. I have to actually
That's
do
the
my
problem
hair
with
every day.
bangs.
That's the thing. But I told Noah I'm feeling kind of chaotic. I feel like we're kind of in a routine now with Lainey, minus the time change,
Yeah.
where I'm kind of feeling I'm ready to spice something up. And I don't know
love
if that's
that. No,
cutting
I'm happy.
my hair
I kind of feel that same
Yeah.
within my spirit as well.
Well, you guys, what's going to be the chaotic part is when we get tattoos in 2 weeks. If we're still down for that.
We should
So-
figure what we're actually doing.
I
though.
know.
We need
I
to pick a
know.
tattoo.
we can't be
What-
spontaneous.
know.
I'm scared.
yeah.
If you have
Guys,
ideas,
this-
listeners, let us know.
Yeah.
Because we want to get a tattoo when we're together.
I keep seeing things. I'm like, they would hate this.
But just let
Like,
me
I saw
affirm
these
that I would
cute
hate
little,
it.
like-
Let me affirm
Okay,
I would
I'm gonna
hate it.
send this
Yeah.
to you right now. We're gonna do a live react. I'm gonna
Okay.
send this to you. They're little cute little retro
Don't tell me.
flowers.
Don't
Oh,
tell
okay.
me. Okay,
Never
wait,
mind.
here's
Just
the thing,
kidding.
you
It's
guys.
nothing.
So we've been trying to get tattoos together for years, and there was a period of time where Mary and Casey wanted to get a tattoo, and I literally was like, "You cannot do that." I would be so pissed. So they didn't.
No.
And now here we are. Oh, wait, I
You're
wanna
saying
see
no
what
to
it
this?
is.
See, I knew they're like little like retro flowers. I thought we each could pick one.
They're so thick.
I know.
They're kind of cute, actually.
Yeah, the thick is
Some.
kind of the thing that I like
here's-
about them.
Here's the issue. What if we don't find one that we all like? Should it just be the
No, all
experience of
different.
going to
All
get it?
different, but the vibe of it is
You mean like each of us gets
cohesive.
totally different tattoos?
That's what I
Like-
meant. Like, what if we can't find one that the three of us really love?
Sure.
Should we just like go together to get the tattoo, and it might not be
Yeah.
similar, but it's more the memory that we're together?
Case, do you have any idea what you want? I feel
I
like we've been spending a lot of
honestly-
ideas,
Yeah,
and I haven't
and I
heard much
haven't.
from you.
it's correct because I haven't thought about it. So what I will do is think about it.
Okay.
Because let's just be honest, Casey is kind of the driver in the friendship. We're gonna
Okay.
do what Casey says to do. If Kiara or I come up with something and Casey's like relatively not in it, we're not doing it.
This is true. Unless we
So
can somehow.
how about you just tell us what to
Okay.
do?
Well, and you guys have already like done this, been there, done that, and I'm
I was gonna say this
so
is new
picky.
territory to you.
I'm
So-
so picky.
I'm so picky.
Well,
I
Casey's also
am.
not tatted,
Yeah.
so
I'm
this one's
Versus,
untatted.
I have
first.
tattoos on my body that I'm like, kind of wish I didn't get this.
Exactly,
But it's
and
here now.
I
it's
haven't gone through
fine.
that phase, and
Yeah.
I'm at a point where I'm like, whatever. I'm not through
Yep.
that yet. Like
When
you
here's-
just discovered what an oat milk latte is, and I could care less about it now.
I did not just discover it. Casey.
No, guys, Meredith
shut
sent us a
up.
Okay, so
Snapchat.
literally, Mare
I-
sends us a snap, and it's like, what, 2 days ago?
It was 2 days ago. No, let me say it.
No,
Let me say
no.
what I said. Yes, because this is what I said versus what you heard. I said, okay, I tried an oat milk latte for the first time, and I love it. I've never tried one before. I've been kind of a hater because I'm a
That's exact-
dairy girl. That's literally what I said.
That's
Casey
no
heard it
different
as,
than what I was about
have you
to
guys
say.
heard of this new latte? That's not what I was saying. I was
They
saying,
kind of
I've
sound like
never
the
tried
same
it.
narrative.
You
They kinda
guys just
sound like the
know
same
me.
thing.
I can't do anything that everyone else does because it's
Oh, you're
too
such
My
an
mainstream.
gosh.
Four.
Okay.
Who do I sound like?
No, she's trying to freaking be me, and it's not even
Oh,
that
I
funny.
know.
It's
I
not
know.
even that funny. Says as she's laughing.
I'm not
kinda
laughing
actually
at
laughed.
you. I'm actually laughing at something else.
Okay.
Okay. The walls.
The main thing, yeah, the walls are funny. The main thing is just like your enthusiasm behind it was
It was
just
so good.
so comical because I'm
Yeah.
like,
I always get an oat milk latte.
bye. I got one when
Yeah.
we were in college, so I was just like, where were you when
Mary's
we were in
just 10 years
college?
late to the.
Well, also it's
apparently.
like more expensive, and I love whole milk. Like I'll drink a glass of whole milk at the end of the day. I love whole milk. I don't have
Oh,
any reason
Oh,
not
what
to
kind of
drink it.
psychopath?
Ew,
Okay.
guys, so good. And so I'm like, why wouldn't I get in my latte? Why would I pay 80 cents more for this different kind of milk that I've never tried? Maybe I don't like it.
But
I
now
got
that you
it
know,
because
it's worth 80 cents.
honestly,
Yeah.
it's so good. I got it because oats are good for like lactation. So I was like, maybe I'll start. Like that's gonna help a ton. Drinking a
My
latte
one
with oat milk.
latte a week is going to increase
Well, I
My
just
80
passed
cent
10
latte.
ounces.
because of my oat milk latte that I just discovered.
That I just discovered.
Oh,
I hate you so much. You guys are not a safe space. I'm never sharing anything again.
I love it because
You did say the snap was going to be
I
unhinged.
started
now.
recording. I started recording, and Bryce didn't know that I was recording when I said that first statement. And you can hear him in the background go, "Mare, we've been doing this forever." And then I love how maybe
Even
Kiara
Bryce
was
knows.
gonna give you sympathy, but literally just says, "You couldn't have been later to this trend."
I know. And you
Like-
know what? I know it. And that's why I sent it.
Just wait till you
I just needed you
experience
all to
almond milk.
enjoy it with me. I have had almond milk.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
my dad was disappointed that I had almond milk in my fridge when they came to visit. Because he said, if you want to drink nut milk, you go right ahead.
I'm
what he
actually
said.
crying. It
You
says the
gotta
dairy
keep-
farmer.
Says the
That's
dairy
so
farmer. Yeah.
funny.
Have you ever had?
So,
Okay, this is gonna be a weird one, but I'm gonna say it. Pistachio milk.
No.
oh,
I don't love pistachios, but I actually didn't hate it.
I kind
Hmm.
of like pistachios.
I love a good
May-
pistache.
Maybe you
Yeah.
guys
Is
would
it
enjoy
like
it
kind of
then.
tinted green or
Yeah, is it?
Because I would love it
I
then.
don't
I
think
know.
Be kind of
That
cute.
is
it was still
aesthetic.
in the. I don't think it was as green as like you
Boo.
would think, like a matcha green. It wasn't
Right.
as like that, but it definitely had like like a nutty undertone, which was good because like
Which
the
makes
oat milk is
sense
just creamy.
because it's a nut.
Correct. Thank you. But like with the oat milk, it's just like creamy, and that's kind
Yeah.
of it.
Best thing I've ever drank.
Okay, have you ever tried an oat milk iced half sweet lavender latte?
Oh, come on. Talk to me about something really new.
Okay, that is Mare. That is good. That's your next oat milk drink. Okay.
I believe it. I like a lavender latte. I
That's
like
my-
something not so sweet. So half sweet.
Okay.
is
Half
great.
sweet, I only live in the half sweet. If
Me
you give
too-
me
me
full
too.
sweet, I literally
Me
Yeah.
too. Okay, so we do have to find all the best coffee shops in Denver, though.
No,
Is the
100%.
thing.
My
And I know we're
my
gonna do that.
sister-in-law lived there, and she gave me a bunch of recs of her
Okay,
favorite
good.
coffee shops. So,
Oh,
and our
good.
Airbnb is close to where she lived. So,
Oh, fun.
perfect.
yes,
And
I
then
got a
we'll make
bunch
sure
of good recs from
to
a local.
Get a bunch of oat milk lattes.
Perfect.
And you can review all the oat milk lattes.
At least wait,
in
that
the
would be a
city.
fun like TikTok to be like, review of the day or whatever. Like, I know it's literally only 2 mornings we're there, but we can like do a little Mare
Yeah.
reviews.
Review of the day, and that's
Yeah.
our day, and there's no more days.
Also,
The end.
review of the 2 hours that we're actually together.
I know. It's gonna
But
go by so fast.
I will say, so we were going to leave Saturday morning or like early and to
Mhm.
get back, but I actually just took that Sunday off. So we can like meander back a little bit. So
Okay, well, if I would know that, I would have pushed my flight.
you said you had to work on
No,
Sunday
you're the
too.
one.
No,
who
you
was
were the one.
Sunday.
I did.
No, I'm talking Mayor.
But I thought you PTO. I thought you work on Sundays. I thought you didn't have
Oh
PTO.
well, I can kind of get around to it. And maybe I shouldn't
Okay.
air that on this podcast, but
It's okay.
Well,
Well,
but it
maybe
is
if you
what it
guys can
is.
change your flight, you could.
I was gonna say maybe we can look into change flight.
yeah, I'll look into it.
Even doing like a Saturday evening flight instead of.
I'll see
morning
what
or
I
whatever.
can do. What did you got some random like Alaskan Airlines or something?
That's-
Case, did you?
that
Or is that
random?
not right?
I don't know. It's not very random.
Oh. That's not random?
No, no.
Probably not for
Alas-
Oregon.
Oh,
no,
true.
it's a very normal thing. We have a
It
lot
would
of
be,
Alaska
it would be odd for
members
you
out
to
here.
fly
I was
an
gonna say-
an Alaska
Right,
airline.
because I'm actually fairly close to Alaska.
yeah,
considering
good
where I
point.
live.
Yeah, the more I
so-
think about it, the more I was like, well, that was dumb. True.
Yeah, did you just have an oat milk latte yesterday? you
Please.
freaking idiot.
Couldn't be later. Couldn't be later to the game. Also, we need some emails, you guys. Can you send us your your latte
Kiara,
rec?
We need to stop sounding
wait.
so thirsty for these emails.
The amount of
People
times
aren't
that
gonna
Kiara
send emails,
drops
and it's
the
fine.
email
Here's the
question.
thing. I know Bryson. I know you listen to this. Carissa, Yvonne, Brian. I'm name calling. These are my family members.
Your mommy and daddy and your
Shut up.
brother and sister.
Wait, how old are you
Ew.
turning this
I don't like that. Shut up.
week?
Also, sidebar. Happy birthday, Bryson, if you're listening, which I think you are.
Happy
Um,
birthday!
He is old
Hey,
now,
happy birthday.
and he's a
Send him a
dad. So
date.
just hope you had a good birthday. It was always fun growing up. Well, actually, I retract that. It was
I was
always
gonna say.
interesting growing up, um, having close birthdays because
That
when we had
sucks.
combined birthdays, it would just be
I
his
would have hated that.
his
but Kira
neighborhood
would like that.
boyfriends.
Kira would like that.
Well, no, interesting in the sense of like when I got to an age, I was like, I want to have my own thing, and then it was like, oh, we had to do 2 parties back to back,
Yeah.
and then which weekend do we celebrate which kid? Anyways, that's it. Now it's fun because we went to New York the last 2 years. I'm actually kind of bummed we're not doing that this year, obviously, because a little Raleigh, but we did that, and so that was fun.
Are you saying that you resent Raleigh? Is that what I just heard?
Are you saying that you hate your niece?
Oh my
Kiara.
God.
Just because it's inconveniencing your birthday
Raleigh, if you're
plans?
listening,
Yeah.
I love you so much, and I'll take you to New York when you're of age.
When you're of age.
Of age.
What does
That's
that
what we'll do.
mean?
I don't know, like old enough to, I don't know, 16? Is that of age?
Sure.
I don't know, but okay. Hard jump into our topic today. There's so many things that we don't understand, you guys, and you
So
have
many.
been in our DMs about things that you also don't understand. So it is a mutual confusion of
Yes.
things of this world. So we figured we'd do a part 2 because you guys enjoyed part 1 so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
So
as you were listening, we were sharing our things that we don't understand, and you're like, "Are you guys stupid?" It was a
Yeah.
little bit
Are you freaking
equal.
idiots?
It was a little bit equal reading yours, if I'm going to be honest. Some of them I was like,
Yeah, I
"Oh,
actually felt really good about myself after I read
Right.
some of
we
them.
love you guys so much." But some of them I was like, "Oh, I do know that you get sunburnt if it's cloudy outside, and it's because
Yeah.
there's water particles in the clouds that enhance
Also, the sun burns with literally so many thousands, millions degrees, so it just kind of,
Oh, so you could
Yeah.
can you still
So
get
we
sunburnt
love
in, like, a
you. We love
hurricane?
you. But
in a hurricane. I don't know about that one, Kiara.
Oh.
That
Like
seems
the
a bit
cloud the
extreme.
cloud level is like does determine.
Sure, but you could also just die because the hurricane
Yeah, true.
is just.
yeah.
I think the least of your concern would be sun burning.
Yeah. There
I
was one
do-
submission that I was like, I also don't super understand.
Okay.
Uh Someone said like an underwater bridge,
Mm-hmm.
like those bridges that turn into tunnels underwater. And
Mm.
I texted my friend who submitted it and was like, "Can you please explain what you mean? Because I'm confused. Because I've never actually seen one of these.
I
Have
haven't
you guys seen
either.
any of these?
Mm-mm.
But I guess they're a
Yes.
thing, and so I googled them. You have
Well,
Kiki?
yes. Yeah. The way that we would drive to like the Chesapeake Bay in Virginia, there's
Yeah.
like a bridge and then it
Yes. When I
goes
googled
underwater.
it,
The
that was the
Chesapeake
one that
Bay
came
Bridge?
up.
Oh my
Really?
gosh, you're famous,
Interesting. There we
Kiara.
go.
Yes. And she said, yeah, like how do they get in the water? And how does water not get in it?
No, that's really true. I think even when I think of like a
Mm.
pillar holding up a bridge that is cement,
Yeah.
like underwater, that doesn't
Like building
make.
a bridge over water too. Yeah.
Well, I
Right.
mean, now that I'm
A
thinking
bridge
about
over
it, you could.
troubled water.
Well,
Oh.
yeah. I will
Like
lay
a
me
bridge-
down.
me down, yeah.
Lay me. Lay me.
Lay me. Lay me.
Lay
Lay
me
me
down.
down.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway,
yeah, how? I don't get it either.
no, that's fascinating. I think that I would be ultimate claustrophobic understanding the
Mhm.
situation that was going on, and I'd have to close my eyes and just
Oh yeah.
imagine
Yeah.
I'm anywhere else
Yep.
in the world. I don't know, Kara,
Mhm.
you were there. What's your firsthand experience?
Yeah, thank you so much for asking. I've never been asked that before. This is the first. And I will say your anxiety is at a 10 because
Mm,
of course you do fear you go down and you're like normally like in tunnels that aren't long, you're like, "Oh, you know the ending is coming soon." Not the Chesapeake
right.
Bay Bridge. It is
Really?
miles under there,
Ew,
like
I
miles.
didn't know
And
that.
sometimes it's like well, okay. I think it's miles. Maybe somebody fact check me, but it's a long time. It's at least 10 minutes under there. And sometimes
What?
it's like
My
Underwater
mouth
traffic
tunnel?
is
No. So you're
underwater.
stopped?
Yeah, well, not like all the time, but like it's just if what I remember is right, it's just like like two lanes.
No.
So when there is
Seriously?
traffic, it's
You're
like
in there for so
so
long.
it is if you do struggle with claustrophobia, might not be your best friend. I think I got used to it after like my, 10th year of doing it cuz we would go to the same beach ever since we were young. But still, it's
The
like
Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel is 17.6 miles
See ya.
long.
I would
17. Okay, that's actually
Yeah.
longer than I thought.
That's
I
long.
like if
That's
I was
long.
considered for a job or something on the other side of that bridge,
If
I
I had
would
to do that as a
I would-
commute,
I
no.
would decline that job offer.
I'm working
If
from home.
there was a boy who liked me over there and I knew he was
Right.
in my whole world, I
Right.
wouldn't go over there.
no.
No, I don't
That's a
want that.
nightmare.
No. And then
What
also
if it collapses?
like you don't have any like service obviously or anything because you're like underwater.
Oh,
So
my
it's
word.
like
You can't
it's-
text and drive?
you can't text and
Ah,
drive.
I
How
would
would you
never
communicate
do
with
that.
anyone? That's the only way Kiara communicates
don't-
is when
don't-
she's driving
Don't out me.
in her almost stolen car.
Oh, that one got her. That one got
was
her.
funny. That one got me. No, what we would have would be walkie talkies. Do you remember a good walkie talkie?
Yeah.
So our cousins, like, we'd split up in 2 cars, and then we would have like one walkie-talkie, like,
Stop
talking
it.
back
Oh
to
wait,
the
that's actually really
That's
behind
cute.
car. So that's actually what I remember is like we'd just be on like our walkie-talkies
Oh, that's
because
really
we couldn't.
sweet.
I mean, there were also like we didn't have phones back in like middle school,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
They weren't invented because we're so old.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They were
so
too invented.
terrifying.
Don't date us that much.
Really?
Yes.
Back in like middle school?
Cell
I
phones?
don't think the
Yes.
iPhone.
iPhone was
Well,
07.
smartphone. I guess that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So I don't understand. I mean, bridges in general, because even with the videos coming out after the hurricane, and just like bridges would like collapse like that, like with force of water. I'm like, but aren't bridges supposed like they're in the water and they're supposed to withstand?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe that
That
just
was
tells you how much force was
Yeah.
going, which is also scary.
True.
I'm gonna take a hard left.
Okay.
Love it.
And I'm gonna move into somebody's submission that just genuinely I have tried to explain this to that person multiple times. And I'm not the only one. Many people have. And so I'm not going to name drop you, but you already know who you are right now as I'm saying this. Their confusion is time change. So just what we've experienced, right?
Like daylight
But
savings
very,
time?
very
But
fitting.
not just daylight savings, like time zones. So, you know, we live in 3 different
Oh.
time zones.
Mhm.
She believes that Kiara is living in my future.
Stop
Wait.
it.
Okay, that took me a little bit to. Okay.
Okay. So as you are flying from Kiara to me, you are now traveling into the past.
No, wrong.
Interesting.
We'll say that as a joke.
I mean,
Right.
it is
But not
an interesting
real.
concept.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Hmm. That's like
when
a
you-
very like fantasy way to think about it.
that's
But, like-
so Court
like
of Thorns way to think about
It's
things.
so Akhtar of her.
Oh. But like, think about it. Right now, we're in 3 different time zones. So what does she think of that? Like, are we like
time travel.
are we beyond time?
That's when her argument begins to crumble because there is no base to it. It's just more of a theory, and then here we are all living the same moment, even though
Is
you
the
know.
Earth also flat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Just kidding, you guys. I'm off
Just
my flat theory. Conspiracy
Just kidding.
theory.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that you.
Yeah, I was a flat earther.
No, remember
I
she was a
forgot
flat
about
earther for
that.
like
Yeah,
a week.
she was for like
I-
10
and then sent us
minutes.
so many
Yeah.
videos
I
about
was
being
such
a flat earther.
for like a hot second. Actually, it was brought up the other day at work because I was like on the same wavelength as like one of my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and her boss brought it up. Was like, "Oh, remember when you were a flat earther?" And then I was like, "Oh man," I was like, "You too?" And so he was like, "Wait, you too?" it was a
so
funny
funny.
moment. I'm like,
Oh,
at
that's
least we're
really
one and the
good.
same.
That's really good.
I like that.
This one is also kind of funny. It is why we have belly buttons. That's another thing
yeah.
someone doesn't understand, which
yeah.
is like, and she even says it like, of course there's a purpose to them in birth, but like like now, like we don't only need them birth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like when we are like
For like the
infants.
umbilical cord.
Yeah.
Yep.
Correct. But later
That we
on,
live
like,
inside.
why-
In the placenta.
Shut up.
Honestly, top tier comment that you
Yeah.
ever made.
That's not something I'm gonna forget for a while.
No.
So
No.
just heads up.
No, where the baby
and
is
I've
housed.
actually had
is what she
people
said.
mention that to me since that podcast of like, how the heck did you not know this? You literally grew a human. You had a placenta. You ate your placenta. How did you not know?
in little capsules.
that you ate it.
I know. I got my placenta encapsulated and took it all like a champ. It made 130 capsules,
Oh my!
and I thought Lainey lived
gosh.
in it.
Actually, what I remember from that is you just took a picture of the jar of placenta capsules, and
Uh-huh.
then
And then you
Casey
said,
goes,
no. You took a video, and you
Oh.
were just chilling in the like at home or the hospital or something. and you were
Uh-huh.
like, yeah, and then over there, those are my placenta pills. We got them encapsulated. I chose red. I don't know why I chose red. They kind of look like candy or something.
"Oh my gosh!"
And I was watching it like, excuse me?
I
You
thought
got
I had
what?
told you guys that I was gonna do that. I had told
You're
so
like,
many
"Are we
other
not gonna
people,
talk about
so I thought I told you guys
placenta?"
already. Sorry.
No,
No,
it just.
but it is a
yeah.
fair comment about belly buttons.
It is.
Well,
to circle
and
back.
I will also
Yeah,
want
to circle back.
how are outies and innies Is it just like the doctor ties it and is like, I feel like being silly today and
I-
ruining this kid's life
I
through
don't
giving
think
them an
so
that's
Audi?
because
interesting.
I've heard that that's genetic. There's not one person in my family who has an Audi. We all have the deepest caves of an innie possible.
Yeah.
Oh,
What does
Where-
Mira's look like? Because Lainey's looks like it's going to be an Audi.
Mira's is totally an innie.
Is it? Okay.
I have passed along that deep cave. And
All of
but
ours
it's-
are innies too.
But Bryce's is an Audi.
Oh, is it?
It is. Well, as he's put on a
Prove
little
it.
weight, you guys, he has a little bit of weight in his body now.
So now it's
When
an
I-
innie.
It's not. It's like
Please.
not quite an innie. It's more of a
Is there one
more of
more
an
like
Audi still, but-
aesthetically sought out? Like, would
I think
any
the
be
innie is-
the?
an innie. I think mine is a little
Oh.
too innie. I think aesthetically mine is not
Oh.
that great.
Mine is hard to clean because it's pretty.
Yeah, same. And I'm like, ew, what's in here? Like,
Really?
why are you
Okay. Well,
so
mine.
deep?
Well, now I have to like look at my belly button.
I never felt the bottom of my belly button until I was pregnant, and then it came to the surface.
Oh.
It
Yeah.
didn't ever push out.
Yep.
For me, it just was kind of like flat and soft. And that was the very first time I saw the bottom of my belly button.
How often do you guys clean your belly buttons? This may be taking a gross turn.
I mean, just when I
Interesting.
shower.
I was gonna
Every
say
time you
not.
shower?
I mean, it just like happens.
Do you take the washcloth and like go in there though and like?
No, remember, I don't use a washcloth. We've talked about this.
Okay, well, do you
before.
like? Do you
I
like
use my
intentionally
pinky.
like? You do. You get every day.
I don't shower every day. I'm gonna just put myself on blast there and
Okay.
go ahead and say that.
Every
but
shower you do that.
I
That's
mean, I don't.
actually super impressive.
I don't
Interesting.
think I think I just like I'm washing my belly and I'm like my finger goes into it as I'm washing.
Because
my
I
belly.
Okay.
like
I
don't
don't,
think
like,
about
put
it
my
as
finger
much
in,
as
like,
I should.
Swirl.
And then
Okay.
like I'll look in it. I'm like, oh, it looks kind of like it's kind of gross. And then I'll have to like get a Q-tip and like clean it out.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I've had a sore belly button before. Has anyone had a sore?
Yes, mine is sore right now
Yeah.
because I just cleaned it.
So you clean it on the daily?
No, I'm not.
No,
No,
not
she
you.
doesn't
No,
shower
okay.
every day.
To
No,
shut-
I don't either.
Okay.
Kiara, do you?
I don't clean my belly button every day. I wouldn't.
Do you
say.
shower
But
every
mine's not-
day?
I shower every day. Yes.
I
But I wouldn't say that my
I'm
belly
not
button
saying
is that
that's
deep.
a bad thing that you don't. Because I don't. I'm here to say I don't.
Okay. Thank you for your confession. It's either like every day or like 3 times a day.
Thank you for your confession.
What?
You shower
No, it
once
was
a day or
funny.
3 times a day?
It's like one or the other. In the summertime, sometimes I feel like I'm showering like multiple times
Because
I'm
it's
just
hot,
so
you're sweaty. Yeah, totally.
and I just like can't deal with it.
Yep. It's okay.
Not you, really? Okay, just me.
Thrice?
Well, maybe that's
I like a
little
good
dramatic,
morning
but
shower, but then I like have to shower before bed.
yeah, I want to be in my bed clean, so I'm a night shower.
Mm.
But in case I like sleep in my makeup and I don't feel like taking it off another way, then I'm like, I'm just gonna hop in the shower in the morning and wash it off.
See, well,
Yeah.
I will wash my. I am a faithful face washer. I will constantly wash my face, so I take care of myself in other ways rather than showering every day. How did we get here? I want to leave.
I don't
I want
know.
to leave this place.
Okay, well
My
we can
bad.
hop on to another one.
Okay, actually, I'm just gonna ride this train because we're already on it.
Okay.
We're already on it.
So here's mine. Here's something that I don't understand, you guys. What the frick is earwax?
Oh, good question.
Oh.
You guys, what
Where
is
does it come from?
Where does it? Is there wax in my head? Like I don't get it. And then
Yeah.
here's something else. I'm putting Mira on blast here. She doesn't know that I'm doing this. She'll be okay with it. She
I asked for her
has-
consent. She said yes.
She has earwax. I'm like, you are 2 seconds old. What do you know about earwax? Why do you have it?
Yeah.
What is going on?
And so much. Babies have so much.
So much earwax.
Really?
A lot.
I'm like, wait, hold on. Before we got in public, I'm embarrassed of the amount of earwax that you have.
Yeah.
Let me
I-
clean that.
I
Interesting.
clean it while I'm like nursing her. I'll like take her burp cloth and like kind of go around in her ear, and it's like yellow.
Oh, I get in there with
It's
my finger. Just
gross.
Get that.
Oh yeah.
crap
If I
out.
have a pinky nail, I'll get it. because you're not supposed to use a Q-tip, because that's
No,
like
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to use that on your
Kiara.
own ears, anyways. But
Kiara.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
do.
definitely am a Q-tip person.
I am too. It feels so good. Best
I'm
feeling in the world.
sorry. It feels really amazing. I know it's bad.
But what, like, honestly, you guys, like, what is it? Why do some people have more than others?
Yeah.
What
Wait,
produces?
we should guess. We should genuinely guess and
Okay, and then look
find
it
out.
up.
Well, I
Yeah.
have something else to say about types of earwax.
Oh,
I took
okay.
Lainey to the doctor last week because I thought maybe she had an ear infection, and the doctor looked in her ear and she said, "There's a lot of earwax in there, but it's the good earwax that's soft. It's not
What
the hard
the
earwax."
freak?
And I was like, "Hard earwax?
Interesting.
So
how-
I've heard of impacted earwax because some people
Yes,
can
that's
get
what-
that and then they can't hear very well. I just
Yeah.
thought that meant like you're not taking care of yourself.
No, I think.
Interesting.
Are you Googling it, Kiara?
So we have to all make
No,
a genuine
I mean,
guess.
not yet.
Oh,
Here,
okay.
so don't look yet.
Well, I kind of did.
Okay. So
Oh. I have
Sorry,
not
I
looked
can't
yet.
guess.
it's fine. I think so in my weird brain, it's because your brain's working really hard and it's like sweating and that's what's coming out of
Oh.
it.
Your brain is sweating. I really like that.
I actually love that answer.
But I know that's probably not it. So like the more earwax you have, the harder your brain is working.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and if it's hard, then your brain is working too much.
It's constipated.
Mm.
It's constipated.
Your brain is constipated.
Poor
constipated,
brain. Poor little
please.
brain.
Please.
Oh. What about you, Kiara?
I know, I'm trying to think. I almost wonder if it's a like I don't know if mechanism is the right or so when I went to the lady that waxes my eyebrows, like my a little bit of my nose hairs will get kind of long and just annoying.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Can you just wax those right here?" She's like, "Yes." She's like, "But I won't go up
Ouch.
too far." Oh, it doesn't hurt that bad. But it's just mainly so anyway, so it's not bothering me, but she's like, "But your nose hairs are there so that debris and stuff, you can't inhale it."
Yeah.
And not that there's any correlation to wax.
Yeah, so what are we saying here?
I'm trying to find the words as I'm
I
explaining.
think I'm kind of tracking.
But maybe it's a bodily almost like boogers too.
Boogers for your ears so that things don't get up there?
Yeah, or
I don't
sweat.
know,
Or tears come out of your eyes so that stuff doesn't get in your eyes. Maybe wax.
It's cleaning. What's in
maybe
my
it's
head?
cleaning. Your body is cleaning itself.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mare, what's going
I
on?
don't know.
Can you tell
Okay,
us?
well, I just looked up on Google and the AI thing says earwax, also known as cerumen,
Ew.
cerumen, is produced by glands in the skin of the outer third of the ear canal. These glands secrete a waxy oil that mixes with the dead skin to form earwax. That's disgusting. It's dead skin, guys. Earwax protects the ear by trapping dirt, microorganisms, and other irritants that could damage the eardrum. It also helps slowly move growing skin cells. Help move slowly growing skin cells out of the ear canal. Yeah. So it's like a way to keep all the icky out of
So
your
it's
ear.
a snake shedding its skin
Kinda.
a little bit. Which makes sense
Mixed
why
with
our
waxy
children have a
oil.
lot of wax because
Yeah.
they're growing
Which-
so much.
Yeah.
Actually, if you think of it too, the places that you get the most hard stuff like that is in your eyes. You get eye gunks, your
Yeah.
nose, and your ears.
And it's
So
your body's just protecting you
I think
in
it's
the
just
most
protecting you.
disgusting
It's
way
correct.
possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Questions to ask God when we meet
Well,
him.
let's be honest. All of our orifices have gross stuff coming out of them, and
That
it's
is
all for good
so
reasons.
True. It's so true.
That's true.
So
Okay.
gross, but good.
I've never thought about earwax more in my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have a real
There
urge to
now.
clean Lainey's ears right now. It's so
I'm gonna go wake her
satisfying.
up so I can go clean her ears really
Mary's like,
fast.
wait, I'm gonna be right back. Actually,
Yeah, hang on, guys. That's so good.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Mary, you have a personal one?
Well, I had my list from last time, but they were really dumb.
Give us
because
another dumb
because
one.
the ones that
we
I
loved
said,
Pitbull.
well,
We
the
did.
ones that I said were really dumb, so I feel like this one's gonna be really, really
I actually listened to the back and I thought it was the funniest thing.
dumb. Mr.
I
Worldwide.
really did. Mr.
I
Worldwide.
actually got a couple texts from people of okay, this episode is really funny. Oh, sewing machines.
Okay.
I've been wanting to
Okay.
get into sewing, but it doesn't make sense in my head how it's they're advertised as like self-threading sewing machines, but like you still have to place it somewhere, right? Like you still have to use your hand to do something.
Have
So
you
how
used a
is it
sewing machine before?
never once? No.
Okay, so if you had, you might not ask this question.
Okay.
Just
I figured. Yeah.
so I took home ec. Okay, I made a pair of
Ooh,
sweatpants and a pillow.
Okay.
I
shut
couldn't
up.
tell which front and back of my sweatpants, so I had to guess. Sometimes I was wrong, but I did make them.
I'm actually crying.
And you did have to thread it yourself, and it was kind of difficult. It's thread the bobbin or put the thread through the bobbin winder is what it's called. It's coming back
Whoa.
to me. Um,
Bobbin's kind of a cute name. Am I crazy?
yes,
That should be your second child's name.
you're crazy. Don't use
Maybe
that.
for like a cat, Bobbin.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Hello, Bobbin.
But you had to
More of an
put the
animal.
thread like through the machine. Um, it's not like an old fashioned one where you
So
had
like
to literally
if
do it
it's
yourself.
self-threading,
Then
does it
you
just
can
like
just
zoop?
put the thread on it, give it the
Mhm.
beginning tail, and then it will do the
Ah.
rest for you.
Mhm.
Actually,
So I probably want a self-threading one.
100%. You do not want to
Okay,
do that
awesome.
yourself.
Oh, I kind of liked because I also did like a home ec sewing class.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of liked the challenge of figuring it out.
It was fun
How to
until you
spin the
couldn't get
needle?
the thread through for the third time, and then you
That's
wanted to
correct.
freaking scream.
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
man, that would make me angry.
That's true.
Actually, to go on a slight tangent, I just started one of those like, what are those called? The
It's a
circle
circle.
things that you sew in and out of. Weave.
Embroider.
Yes, I got an embroidery kit a million
Cute.
years
Wait,
ago.
that's really cute.
Yeah,
Can
so
you
I
make
thought
me
I'd try
something?
it. No, I
Okay.
don't
No.
like it. I thought I'd like it. I
Oh.
don't like it at all. And
It's super time consuming.
yeah, and it it's so hard getting the thing through because it's yarn, not thread that I'm using.
Oh.
And then it keeps fraying, so I'll put it through and then I'll pull, but then like
Maybe you're
6 separate strands.
Oh.
So I've licked
Oh.
it and I twist it and I'm like doing all these different things and I'm like, I'm never
Can you
doing this
replace
again.
it with thread and use the pattern with thread instead?
Oh, it came with yarn and I don't
Ooh.
care enough to
Sure.
do this with anything else. I'm never
Yeah.
going to do this again.
Sure.
But
Okay.
it was a fun
Awesome.
it was a fun idea.
Hey, you gotta have some
But-
hobbies, you know.
Yeah.
But
And this is not one of them.
moral of the story, self-thread. Get
Okay. Thank you.
Thread.
that. Mhm.
Will do.
Yeah. What about you, Kiara?
Okay, something I've just been sitting on, if you will, is I don't understand the Mandela effect, not because of it's like what it is, but I don't understand how humanity believes something was a certain way from
Mhm.
childhood and then it's really not. So I just asked ChatGPT a couple things, which first of all, Febreze,
Yeah.
the spelling of Febreze, how do you think it's spelled?
F-E-E no, F-E-B-R-E-E-Z-E.
See, that's what most people would think, but it's actually just one E in the middle.
Nuh-uh.
But it is. However, the actual spelling is Febreze, Febreze, with only one E in the
That
middle.
seems too
But
short.
I know, but it's correct. I'm going to give you another one. Looney Tunes, Tunes versus
Uh-huh.
Looney Tunes, Toones.
It's you. It's you.
No, I think it's oh.
See?
Oh. Oh.
It actually is TU, but tunes, I think visually,
Because cartoons.
yeah. Yeah, that's probably.
Can I share? This is a conspiracy theory that I heard on this Mandela conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
So, conspiracyception a little bit. Someone told me that they heard that it's actually like a big experiment from the government to see
Probably.
if like how strong groupthink is and to see if we can
Mm.
change what people's like truth is.
That's
you know?
interesting.
So like the theory
Yeah.
is that like the government has like paid these like Febreze to change their spelling
Thing.
and
Yeah.
to change all of any past archives, anything like that.
Like the Bernstein Bears versus the
Yes,
Bernstein
Right.
Bears or something.
AIN
Yep,
is
that was
the,
one of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Did you guys? Okay. This is this one's weird though. This one there's no way the government could have done this. the dorm that we lived in at Northwestern, Fern.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Fern Smith, otherwise known as Fern Smith Hall, but everyone called it Fern.
I did
It
not
is
know
Didn't even
now
remember that.
it's now a men's dorm
Okay.
because they're tearing down Coley and they built they're called Christie Suites. They're suites for girls.
Okay.
And so basically all of Fern moved to these suites. So anyways, and now they're starting to refer to Fern as Smith Hall because Fern is pretty girly to call
Okay.
but it was like,
Yeah, I
like
never liked that
the
name.
lady's her last name was Fern-Smith. So
Okay.
Fern Hall, Smith Hall. And I was like, how they would have had to change the sign out front because it definitely said like Fern Smith Hall.
Right.
It said Smith. And I
What?
was sure that it said Fern on the outside.
Are we
Guys,
sure?
We
I
took
think
a
we have
picture
a.
by it. We took
I
a
think we have
picture
a
by
picture
it.
by it.
No, we did. I looked at it. We had the video, Kiara, that you and I made.
Oh,
Yes.
about the.
Do you remember that
moving to
super cringy video that
Nashville?
we
Yeah.
made about like we're moving to Nashville. This is
And
our oath.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
moving to
yeah,
Nashville
yeah.
when we
And
graduate.
you didn't.
Because we said we
Thank you.
swear on this Fern sign, and
Yeah.
I have a frame of it, and it says Smith Hall.
Really?
I looked. I'll send you the screenshot later. It
Interesting.
100%. Yeah. So that's kind of a weird Mandela effect that like actually is in our lives.
Wait, that is actually really weird because I
Hmm.
would not have thought that.
No.
Interesting.
That is really interesting.
But like, I don't get how are so many people convinced of this? Is it I don't get it because is it the government? Is it just our brain plays tricks on us? Because I would hear the word Febreze and you would think EEZE because freeze. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just word association. I
I
don't
don't
really
know.
know what it is. But like to have a whole like portion of
the population agree.
the population believe it to be a
Yeah.
certain way when it's really
That's
not.
true. It's
Kind of
true.
messes with me and I don't understand.
Yeah.
like it.
I don't like,
like
it.
it.
There's also there's actually so many here. I don't know. Did you guys ever watch Pokemon or watch please
Pokemon?
No,
play?
I wasn't allowed.
Yeah, okay. I didn't really either, but apparently that's one of them is that most people remember him having a black tip at the end of his tail, but really it's a yellow tail.
Who? Pikachu?
The whole thing is yellow?
No. It in reality Pikachu's tail is entirely yellow. Yeah.
Oh.
Funnily enough. There's another one in Snow White. Instead of mirror, mirror on the wall, that's not actually what it says.
Really? What does it say?
I know.
Yeah. What does
The
it say? I
Evil
have
Queen-
heard this one.
It's actually magic mirror on the wall.
Yeah.
Why do we say mirror, mirror? Who came up with that?
Mirror,
I
mirror,
don't know.
mirror.
Oh, I
mirror.
did when I named my daughter.
Oh,
You did.
duh.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Anyway, that's mine. There's so many other ones.
Yeah,
also,
that's kind of
but
crazy.
I don't get it.
Well, I think it might be time to transition into
Our next segment, which
Birthday
Kiara
hour?
doesn't know about.
Yeah,
Ooh,
so
I am
this coming
excited.
Friday.
Friday.
In 2 days is Kiara's birthday. She turns 29.
Yay.
29.
29?
29?
29. And
forgot about that.
along the lines of things that we don't understand, Casey and I are going to share things that we don't understand about Kiara.
Ooh.
And these are
Okay, I have
all
my wine. I'm
loving
ready.
things. These are all loving things.
These are all very loving.
Oh,
things.
I'm so excited.
very loving
Okay.
things.
You can
So
roast
my
me
first
hard.
thing that I don't understand about Kiara Meredith,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
how is she so generous? I don't get it.
It's insane.
Because
Aw.
she just always is so selfless and just thinks of others, and she's constantly giving and just doesn't stop. You think
Aw.
you'd be exhausted about that by now.
Yeah.
However, it just continues and I don't get it. I don't understand
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Okay.
Like even tonight,
that's
she
so
was like,
cute.
"I want to give Bryson a little birthday shout out." I'm like, Kiara, your birthday is coming.
Literally, your birthday's coming up.
We love you,
Aw.
Bryson, but you're not on this podcast, Kiara.
Yeah, you're
is.
not. You're not.
Yeah.
Aw.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
welcome
That's
to be a
really
guest
nice.
some
Yes.
point. I think
Yeah,
that
you're,
could be
Yeah,
you're
really
we'd
fun,
love that.
welcome.
Totally.
Welcome to it.
Another one was Kiara mentioned earlier she sometimes doesn't wash her face before bed. Literally, I don't understand how Kiara has flawless skin
Flawless.
and doesn't take care of her skin at all. I don't think I've ever seen one zit on
No,
your
she
face.
doesn't have one. And I think one time
Okay,
she
well,
had like the
that's not true.
smallest thing, and she was, oh my gosh. And
Totally. She doesn't wash her make. I bet, Kiara, when was the last time you
Mm.
washed your like beauty blender or any of your makeup brushes?
okay,
I don't even want to tell you.
perfect. So that's what we mean. We don't
That's what we mean.
understand. She has this amazing skin and zero skin routine to back it up.
No.
Not a one.
Okay.
Not a one.
Okay,
I,
so
I really don't have any routine.
something else I don't understand is why does she look good in every different shade of hair that she does? There hasn't been a shade of hair that she's done that I'm like, oh, that doesn't look good on you.
Oh,
She
this
always
this pink's
looks
okay.
good. I don't understand.
Always.
I
Yep.
don't
Aw.
understand.
Totally.
That's so nice.
Always.
I think the biggest thing, though, and I think Mare and I,
Mhm.
you and I both agree on this.
Yes.
We don't understand on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. How
is
you
Kiara
are
still single? Man, we said that word for word perfect. No
That
problem.
was actually really, really good, you guys. Oh.
No, seriously,
That's
it doesn't
really
make
nice.
any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
It makes
Kiara
no
is
sense.
literally the biggest gem, the tallest tower,
cry.
all the things that are
The
amazing
pearliest pearl,
Mhm.
Oh, the
the
prettiest
tastiest little piece
pearl.
of candy you'll
The
ever eat.
shiniest
Stop.
shine.
The curliest curl,
Ooh. Okay.
The
One more.
sparkliest sparkle.
Okay.
and the most rich oat milk latte you'll ever drink.
That's all I wanted to be all night. Thank you, Bear.
And somehow she still
Aw.
is just out here
I
living
don't
it. Someone needs to
know.
come in and lock this
Aw.
down.
Yeah.
We need a sixth person in this group because there's 5 of us right now. Well, adults, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Number
That's
6.
if when I first met Kiara, I was like, okay, she'll be married before we finish college.
Oh. Totally.
I mean, I thought.
And I don't mean that in any disrespect, but you were that girl.
Yeah.
And to sit here before you today, it blows my mind. I mean, you can talk to Bryce about this. He will say the same thing that we are saying, and he does not understand how you're single. Because
he wants to
just-
marry you.
yeah, he wants to marry you. He told me.
Sister
Yeah.
wives.
Yeah.
He
I'm
had
down.
it in my
Don't
butt
be
on
a
accident.
dream.
So
No,
down.
Dibs.
But yeah,
There's like me first acting.
Yeah.
she has been asking more.
Yeah,
than
she
you, so-
No,
no,
dibs for
sure.
Kiara to be my sister wife. I
Oh,
mean,
Oh, no.
Can I
No.
be double? Okay,
That's what I meant.
okay.
No,
okay.
no.
Oh, that's really
Yeah,
nice.
but really,
Yeah,
we
well,
don't
we love you.
understand. We love you,
Yeah.
and we can't believe you're 29, guys. We literally met
29?
when we were like tiny babies, and now you're 29.
Babies.
Literal 18.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
It blows my mind.
more. Well, I guess
Yeah.
that fall, would have turned.
For me, it was 10
19.
years ago when I met you guys. You guys are
True.
okay. We get it.
Okay, we gotta add.
I was late to the train, just like I was late to the oat milk train. Okay.
It's just on trend.
I'm a late bloomer.
A late bloomer. No,
Yeah.
you're just so individualistic. You're just so
Yeah.
unique.
Just
No,
put
thank
the
you for
weight.
saying that. That was really cute. It kind of
Yeah.
made me tear up a little bit.
Good.
And
Good.
if you're looking to take me on a date, I am taking applications. You will have to submit
Yes.
those to it'sbeenforeverpod@gmail.com so these two can read them. Imagine.
Absolutely.
I
No,
want to
that's
put you
really
on the.
nice.
I want to put you on the Bachelor, but also
gosh.
like no one deserves you, so
No.
I'm not gonna put you on
Aw.
the Bachelor.
Let's just go straight
That's
to the
really sweet.
Bachelorette, like Matt, what's his face did.
Matt James?
Matt James. He was not
Oh,
on the
yeah.
Bachelorette. He just
That's
went
true.
straight to Bachelor.
I don't really understand how that's even
Yeah.
possible, but no, thank you for saying that. I'm excited to be 29. It's one of those ages like I looked at and I was like, wow, like it is my really last year in my 20s. That's why I wanted to go out on a bang with my hair, but I really look back and not to be too sappy to you too, but like in like my early part of my 20s, like you were there in like the teenage years and in my early 20s, and just the fact now that we're still so close and you guys I get to, and it's funny because like I do want to be, married and have my own family, but to be able to see the both of you step into motherhood this year is a really fun spot to be, like on this half. So I'm just grateful to be here and to be your friend and to get to spend some time with you in a couple weeks. But
Yeah.
I think it'll
You
be a
see what
good
I
year. That's what
mean?
I'm telling
She's being
myself.
generous. She's
Yeah.
turning the
Okay.
tables.
She's just being
Do you see
so
what I'm
sweet.
saying?
Okay. It's funny because I like the limelight, but then at some points I'm like, I actually never mind.
Okay, that was
It's
enough.
actually
Like
That
that
was
was enough.
enough.
Yeah. I
Dim it,
have a
please.
limit, and that's it. Because like I love birthdays, but I'm also like I like to give you any perspective. On Friday, a week before my birthday, I went out to dinner with some friends, and I was like, I just don't like. I love free stuff, but I don't want them to like. I'm like, I don't really need like a candle thing. And so the waiter brought out like a whole bottle of champagne for everybody. So everybody got like
Ooh.
a glass of champagne. And I looked up on the menu, it was like $50 bottle. And he was like, oh, this will be on the house. Like, this is what we can do for you. And I
Aw.
was like,
Wow. The
see, that's
power
what I
of the
want.
pink
So
hair.
nice.
The
I
power
know.
of the pink hair.
It's the power of the
Yes.
pink hair. Plus, I am
Red
extra, and
dress.
I made everybody wear red because I'm like, I love a theme.
Yeah.
And everybody showed out. It was actually kind of fun. Everybody like had fun with their little outfits.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we definitely had eyes on us, but then we got the free champagne, which was kind of cute. So, anyways,
Yeah.
that was a
fun.
fun little bring up the mood. You brought up my mood because my heart is now
Yeah.
full.
Good.
So, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's bring it down.
Oh,
Okay. I
I
thought
kind of
we
liked
could,
it.
Yeah.
I liked it up here.
I thought we could do this a couple different ways. What I have planned for tonight. I
Okay.
thought it'd be fun to go through maybe some like iconic tweets.
Ooh, okay.
So I just Googled iconic tweets
Yeah.
Okay.
and like screenshot a bunch of them. So I could read those off, or we could each research our own and bring like one to the table and each read our own.
I can think of an iconic photo that was tweeted that
I
is
love it.
now comical.
Okay.
Okay.
So back in the day, Ellen DeGeneres used to be significant.
Nice.
And
Not canceled.
Yeah.
Please.
She posted a photo with a million different stars at the time. So we have Jennifer Lawrence
I
on
love
there,
this one.
Meryl
Yes.
Streep, Bradley Cooper,
Oh, yikes.
Brad Pitt is in there. There's just a ton of people in this picture, and it was like one of the most iconic photos
Yeah.
of the time, which now we look at this picture and I think we're all kind of in a place where we're like, hey, maybe we can stop idolizing these people and maybe everything they do isn't really that important to our lives anymore. But I remember when this came out, it like broke the internet.
Yeah. I do remember that. I actually
And-
remember that being taken. I like watched that.
Yeah, live. There's like,
yeah.
And
Tell me why I don't, but I also wasn't really that active. I feel like I should know it. Can you send a picture to me?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you. Because I cannot visualize it.
Okay, check it out.
Thank you. Wait, actually, yeah, this does look familiar.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, and actually, I'm looking at it, and I guess Bradley Cooper took the picture, but Ellen tweeted it. It was like her account, so it was probably her phone or whatever.
Shoot,
Oh, is
that's
that
good.
Chad Michael? Not Chad Michael Murray. That's Channing Tatum. I don't even remember him being in it.
Oh, wow. Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Those
Just-
are like icons. I
I
don't know the
know.
person on the far right.
I don't either, actually.
I
But I
don't
know
know
the
him.
girl that's behind there.
Hmm.
And that was
Okay.
Angelina Jolie before Brad Pitt and her got a divorce. So anyway, this
Ooh.
photo was just, it was everything at the time. And I think this is when we were still in the era of celebrities getting Twitter and getting Instagram and stuff for the first time, and they felt super relatable to us.
Yeah.
And not just like
Yep.
something out there. And it was like a really big deal. So anyway, that's just an iconic Twitter moment that kind of I always think of.
I really like that.
That's a good one.
I was just trying to find the one that I was thinking of, but I can't find a screenshot of it. I don't know if it was deleted or if I don't know, maybe I made it up in my head. Maybe it was a
Ooh.
fever dream. But
A
I
Mandela
remember Rihanna was iconic on Twitter. Her like the shade that people threw at her, she gave it right back and she did not care. And there was one tweet that's just like a random fan tweeted something about like trashing her for not coming out with like any new singles in the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And she responded something about like, that's why I wanted to find it because I'm not going to do it exactly, but it was something along the lines of like, I've been too busy making concealer for all your ugly ass bitches or something like that. It was like,
Stop
I've been too
it.
busy making concealer to cover up all your dark circles and wrinkles, you know? Like,
Go off, Riri.
which I like, yeah, you're busy. You're doing,
Bad girl Riri.
you're getting your bag, you know?
And honestly, Fenty changed the makeup game forever.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, like it really did. She honestly, I do love Rihanna. Which also like when are you coming out with music? But at
Bad
the same
gal.
time, yeah, what is it? Bad girl Riri.
Bad
Something
gal
like that.
Riri.
She
Bad
had two
gal
kids
Kiki.
now.
Oh my gosh,
Bad
please
gal
change
Kiki.
your handle. Bad gal Kiki.
To back. Same
That's
picture
so
actually
funny.
too that she
Yeah.
has.
Yeah, just black and white.
Oh, it's a good one. Okay, the one that I thought of, I also couldn't find a screenshot, but it was from the Super Bowl, like 2010-ish era, like mid 2010s.
Okay.
And it was like when you pause the video or when you pause like the TV at the like perfect time, and then it was like half of Fergie and then half of the Super Bowl, and it like I can just envision it. Does this sound familiar to either of you?
No.
Not one bit.
Okay. Well, I remember it being funny.
When did Fergie do the Super Bowl?
No, the
And
Black
maybe it
Eyed
was-
Peas did.
Maybe it wasn't.
Oh
Fergie.
yeah.
I'm gonna figure this out by the end of this. But what's crazy is I remember that and being like, oh, that's like that was really funny. Like it had no like depth. It was just like, okay. Oh, what's crazy is when I came into the internship and we were doing like I don't know, like fun facts about us or something. My lead intern, who happens to be like one of my like now good friends, she was the one that tweeted it. She's like, I got that was like one of the first couple of days I was on Twitter. She tweeted that and it went viral, and she's like, after that I never tweeted
That's so
anything ever
cool.
again.
That's so funny.
That is really
and I was like,
funny.
wait, I actually remember that.
Yeah.
Like
That's
it was iconic to me, maybe not to
hilarious.
other people, but I remember at the time it was just like
Yeah.
a really funny like screenshot. And anyways, turns out it's my friend Alma. So Alma.
I'ma be.
It was actually meant to be.
It was meant to be because
Yeah.
of that.
Cause that.
But yeah, how crazy.
That's funny.
So I know somebody famous.
Wow.
Do you ever think about like what degree separation are you from somebody famous? Like you're 2 degrees
Totally.
away or
Mhm.
3 degrees away.
Mhm.
She, no offense, Alma, love you, but like you personally, maybe not one of them. But I was thinking about Selena Gomez the other day, and one of my old friends used to work with Selena's best friend. So I'm like, I feel like I'm 2 degrees
Twice
away from
removed.
Oh yeah.
Selena. Like I could be her friend if
Mhm.
Yeah.
I played my cards right.
Well, and I've said this for years, you guys. I think we would be friends with some people. They just haven't met us.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Troy Kelly.
yeah, exactly. That's a perfect example. It's not. It's just we're not in the right place. But if we were, we
Yeah.
would probably be friends with like
So
all these
many.
people would probably want to be friends with us. I guess
Every
is what I'm trying to
podcast I
say.
listen to, I imagine I'm there. I'm just going getting coffee with my
I
friends.
know.
I know
So-
milk latte probably.
An oat milk latte. I hope that's how our listeners feel too.
I hope so too.
So-
Honestly,
Yeah.
you're along for the ride, you guys.
Because we're celebrities. You guys
Yeah.
probably are like a good 7 degrees separation away from us. So let's be honest. There's no way you're our friends and family listening.
Oh, that's good. Well, that's fun because we have
Yeah.
so many things that we don't understand. So thank you for submitting
Yeah.
all the things that you don't get either. So we know we're not
Totally.
alone in some regard. But we enjoyed hearing what you had to say.
Mhm.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, or not Twitter, TikTok, LOL, R.I.P. Twitter.
That's funny.
That's funny.
TikTok, I meant we're not on X, so
We're
don't go
not
there.
on X.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, send us an email. It's been forever pod send a dating application to date Kiara if you
Yeah.
would like to do that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
But yeah, thanks for listening. We love you guys.
Yes.
Love you so much. See you next
Yeah,
Wednesday,
see you
guys.
next week. Bye.
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 Bye.